Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Okay, so this evening I am making um, black chickpea, um, which I soaked for almost 12 hours, and it is now nice and big. And I'm going to make this in the Ninja Foodi. And for this, we need the soaked chickpeas, two onions. It's big size onions. I love onions, so I had a lot of onions. Four tomatoes and some spices, salt and garlic. I would use this whole garlic. I'm gonna peel it and come back to you. While you enjoy my house plants, which I am into these days, I love plants and I think I've gone overboard. But it's just that I'm looking forward to spring so much that I can't wait for spring, that I'm bringing home all the greenery so that, because it's winter time here and there's no greenery outside. So I said, let me bring it inside and enjoy it. So, yeah, enjoy my tour of a little house plants. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that tour. Back to our cooking. So I have my Ninja bowl, which I've washed, and I'm gonna put it in and switch it on the saute mode. Okay, so, oops. And then put it into the saute mode and switch it on. And then it'll start warming up, and then I'll add the oil and the onions. Okay, so it is nice and hot, and to this I'm going to add probably a tablespoon of coconut oil. This is the coconut oil I buy from Costco, and it's really good. I enjoy it very much. The flavor of coconut oil in my curries and anything I cook. I love the flavor. It doesn't have a strong flavor, but it's very healthy for you, for one. Okay, the oil is nice and hot, and now I've chopped those two onions, a lot of onions, which I'm gonna put it in. Oh, yeah, can you hear the sizzle? And I will saute this for a few minutes until it's lightly brown. So the reason I use coconut oil is it's because it has a high heating point. Okay, so now as you see, it is in golden brown. The onions are nicely sauteed for last 5 minutes or so, and I've been stirring them occasionally. Now it's time to add the spices. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of red chili powder. This is half a tablespoon, so I'm going to add 2 of those. One tablespoon of coriander powder. One teaspoon of turmeric powder. 1 teaspoon of garam masala or mixed spices. 1 tablespoon of salt. Okay, so all the spices are mixed in nicely and getting sauteed. Now my trick of all the recipes is you have to saute all the spices really well until you see the oil coming out. That's when you know all the spices are nicely roasted, because you need those spices all roasted nicely for it to have the flavor in your dish. So just saute it for a few minutes and you will see the oil come out. I'll show you just in a moment. Okay, so can you see the oil sizzle? And it's all shiny. You can see here, I don't use a lot of oil, so you won't see it really, but you can see the bubbles here. That's when you know that they are nicely roasted. And now to this I'm going to add the tomatoes. I've chopped those 4 tomatoes roughly. It's going to be in the pressure cooker and it's going to be all mushy, so no need to cut them precisely. It's going to be all mushy. And to this I'm going to add the washed black chickpeas. That's what they are called. Mix it nicely. And now to this I'm going to add the same amount of water. I feel like it's a very simple recipe. It's not very difficult. And that's it. You have to just now put it into the pressure mode and it'll be ready. Okay, so it's boiling now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it off and then put it into the pressure mode. Okay, so I switch it off from the saute mode and then switch it back on and put it into the pressure mode. I would put it for 10 minutes. Into the lock position. And the vent into the seal mode. And then hit the start button. And I don't think it'll take a long time to preheat because it's already hot. So yeah, we will see you back in 10 minutes. And this is done now, and it has been sitting for a while, probably 30 minutes or so, and now I'm going to open it. Just before you open it, make sure that you put the seal into vent and then open it. Looks good. Doesn't that look delicious? You see the tomatoes are all mashed up now. And if you like it a bit more thicker consistency, you can take some of these and mash it with a hand blender or just with a spoon if you want to mash it. Hand masher like this. But make sure you don't use it on the Ninja because it'll scratch the nonstick. Now to this, I am going to add or garnish it with coriander leaves. I usually take a bunch in my hand and then just chop it with the scissor. So I like fresh coriander leaves on top. It just adds such a nice flavor to the dish. And that's it, it's ready to serve. Okay, so I'm gonna serve now. That green fresh coriander just adds so much liveliness and color to the dish, which makes it all the more appetizing, I feel. Okay, so here it is, black chickpea curry. I hope you enjoyed this and hope you make it at home and let me know in the comments. And if you liked this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel so that I can continue cooking and sharing it with you guys. Thank you so much for watching and have a great night.